Hello, it's Anna again, ACS Creations. This is Vlebuary number 8. It's gonna be a quick one. Last night I did work on the Caribbean cardigan, but I only got like two rows done of it. So it's not that much. And I did like a row and a half on my husband's blanket. And then when I got to work today, I took a nap with my son. So, and then I'm starting to, you can't really see it, and I guess it's a kind of good thing because there's a swear word in there. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you can't really see it, but the colors are nice. Yeah, even in my hand. Hold on. Really doesn't look. If you can see it and see what it says, that's great. I'm not going to say what it is in case if there's any little kids watching. Mostly, if there is little kids watching, they don't pick it up and they don't read it. But I'm making this for my husband so he can put it in his toolbox at work. So, that's what I started this maybe an hour ago, I think. I probably would have been done with it already if I didn't I like skipped a row and it wasn't coming out right, so I had to take out like 3 rows. I'm trying to count and talk at the same time. Right. So this is what I've been working on. It's using up the rest of the, is it neon stripes? I think this one is. I have a band right here. Neon stripes? Yeah, neon stripes. Super saver. Come on, focus. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'm hoping that I use up quite a bit of this, so that way adds to my collection of yarn that I've used up. Oh, there's my son. He's eating his last bottle, or drinking his last bottle for the night. And then maybe possibly going to sleep. We'll have to see about that. So I am still trying to use up at least 10 pounds of yarn before I buy more. And so far I think I'm at like 3 pounds. 3 or 4 pounds. So it's not that bad. And it's only February, so it's pretty good. I lost count again. I'm just gonna go. Keep talking and go. If it doesn't match up on the other end, then oh well. I don't think my husband would mind too much if it doesn't match up on the other side. But today at work, it was very, very cold because they were doing work on the elevator. And they had the front door open and the warehouse door open. And it was very, very cold. And the office that I'm in, there's a door that's closed, that stays closed. And then there's a window that is open and closed whenever, open when a customer comes in and closed when there isn't any. But even, oh, and there's a little space heater. It's about like that big. That's underneath the desk. But even with that, I was freezing. Like I need to like bundle up the shawls that I made. Definitely would be handy. Both of them burped. First one, then the other. I think when my husband burps our son, he ends up burping himself. So how is everybody doing? And have you started anything new? Are you working on anything new? Or just trying to finish up something that you started? I was thinking about like all the projects that I have going right now, which is a lot. Maybe in the future I can fully catch up on all the projects that I have going. Most of them are blankets. Like, I don't think I ever showed it on a video, but I was making my mom an elephant graph can, which I got quite a bit of that done. Like, I got up to the detail on the elephant's foot, on the elephant's feet. So, I mean, I got pretty far in it, and then I stopped. So there's that I have to finish, which once I get it out of hiding, I will show you what I have done. And then, like 2 years ago, I started making a blanket for myself with the yarn that I was gifted. And that got put aside. I'm making a blanket for my son. But he's got so many blankets right now. I'm not like super worried about getting that finished anytime soon. And then there's a blanket for me and my husband, then the blanket for my brother. I think that's all the blankets that I have. So there's my mom's, mine and my husband's, my son's, and my brother's. So there's 5 blankets that I have that I need to finish. 5. And then I know somewhere I gotta find out where I figure out where I put it. It is, I know I mentioned it in one of my earlier videos, the corner to corner pillow thing that I was gonna do, I did the front of it. I got halfway done with the back. So I just need to finish the back, get a pillow, and then stitch it up, and then that's all good to go. That one's not going to take too long. I think I might work on the ones that are almost done. Get those done and over with. So that way there's not so many in progress things going on. Here's 5 to 6. I got the cardigan that I'm working on. So there's 7. this I'll finish up probably before I get done with this video. I think that's everything that I'm working on right now. Oh, I'm making my mom wrist warmers out of some of those the little circle things that were in here. These are extras from a blanket that I did, but I just put a border on it, and then I'm gonna put 2 of them together, and then do like just a little border to kind of put them. So yeah, so do 2 and 2. My mom likes sunflowers, so I'm hoping that she likes this or likes those. Because I said I have a bunch of squares left over. Do you want me to make you something? And she's like, sure. And I'm like, what do you want me to make you? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, what about like a small scarf? She's like, nah, that's okay. I'm like, okay. What about a small bag? She's like, no, that's okay. And I'm like, well, any ideas on what you want me to make? She's like, I don't know, surprise me. And I'm like, really, Mom? I'm like, all the ideas that I had, you kind of shut down. Well, then I came up with doing the wrist warmers. Maybe that one will be the winner. I don't know. And then I also want to try and do something with this, because when I did the blanket, I was doing like tests to see which ones the customer liked, and she wanted. I did the ones that I just showed you, and then I did this one. She didn't like this one because it was too holy. And it's for her. The blanket was for her dad, who was kind of bedridden, and he gets cold. Excuse me. He gets cold easy. So that one was out, and she liked the smaller one, so I did those. 100, 164, 65. I think it was 15 down, and like 9 or 10 across. And then I did just a single crochet border around it, kind of clean it up a little bit. That took so long to do. And it probably wouldn't have taken as long if I didn't. I put it down for a while because I working on that many squares. I think one day I did 15 squares in a day. That was a lot of squares. And I'm like, I'm not doing granny squares, or any type of squares like this for a long time. So I had my fill of granny squares with that blanket. I was really hoping that my mom didn't say, hey, can you make me one too? Because I'd be like, no. At least not this year. Well, last year, but I need at least a little bit of a break between doing all those squares. That was a lot of squares. And I felt bad that it took so long, but it's like I don't need it until Christmas. And I'm like, I know, but I still feel bad it was taking so long. But I was also working on it. Oh, I didn't start working on it until, well, she asked me about it, I think it was like September. Like the end of September. No. Was it September? Oh no, it was August. I think it was sometime in August. And then it took about 2 or 3 weeks before we came up with something that she liked. So then that took a while. And it also helped that I had already had the yarn, so I didn't have to go out and buy the yarn. That helps. I did actually have to order more of this one, the tan. Actually, I think it's Sandstone, I think is the name of it. It's Hirschner's. Oh, this is Hirschner's. This one was golden. This one was, I think, coffee. And this one was, I don't remember what the green was. Evergreen or something like that. But I went through, I had 2, and then I got 3 more, but I ordered, instead of ordering the worsted 8, I ordered the worsted 3. So they're smaller. So I used up those 3, and I still needed more. So I had to order 2 more of the worsted 8, which I actually ordered the right ones. And then I was able to finish it. I was working on something in between working on that. I was making my sister this hooded unicorn, or not unicorn, pony Scooty. I used the Scooty pattern from 24 karat crochet. And then I made ears. So I don't think I showed it on a video, because I think I gave it to my sister before. But it is on my Facebook page. So if you go there, you'll be able to see it. But I did the ears, and then I did a mane. And I think I started showing it. I finished it. I don't think I had all of it done. And the only thing I liked about how it came out was the ears. That is the only thing. And my sister's like, you don't like this thing, do you? And I'm like, no, the colors you picked are hideous together. It was green, purple, orange, and black. Yes, I like those colors, but with them all together, it was kind of weird. And it was weird for something like that. That's what she wanted, so that's what she got. So there's that. This is where I keep all my needles. They came with. Yes, it is. It says crochet on there, but it's not going to show up. Or it's going to take forever. Come on. Anyways, that's where I keep all the needles. And I have a lot of them. Ouch. I'm going to put the sharpest one back in there so I don't stab myself again. That one's a tiny one. But yeah. All these. I think the plastic ones came with all the loom knitting and some of the, like the, I can't believe I'm crocheting, like beginner things. The beginner kits. my favorite one to use mostly is, if I can grab it. That's one way to get that. And it's got a screw top. This one. So it's got a larger eye. So then it makes it easier for the yarn to fit through. I don't have to fight with it. Actually weaving in my end right now. So then it's all done. I give it to my husband and it's all good to go. Yeah. My brother is turning 21 tomorrow. Can't believe it. I'm gonna be saying the same thing when my son turns 21. I don't know if I'm looking for that day. I don't think any parent looks forward to, you know. I mean, once, like at the age my son is, like when he turns a year old and like the single digit birthdays, the parents look forward to. But it's just when they, like, when they hit like 18 and then 21, I think that's when the parents are like, okay, you need to stop growing. Like, what happened to the baby? Oh, I got it all finished. I don't really think I need to worry too much about it falling apart because it's going to be at my husband's job and it's probably going to put it up on his box and it's just going to sit. So it's not going to be moved too much. So I don't really have to worry about the stitches coming undone. I mean, technically, this pattern, it's Teez. I'll have to put it in the description because I don't remember. And I was just looking at it too. But the pattern was called, it was technically for like a dishcloth. But I'm not gonna, here we go. Thank you. I just did acrylic and I said, hey, do you want this to put up in your box? My husband, he's like, sure, why not? So then, yeah. And that's that. Now let me figure out what's the time. Where's the time? That's the time. Yeah, it's called the Curse. I don't know if it's Curse Word or just Curse Dishcloth. And the pattern's on Vlebuary. It's a paid-for pattern. But now it is 100% done. I'm trying. I don't want to get in trouble or get anybody in trouble for seeing, but yeah, that's like my husband's favorite word. He is a bit of a potty mouth. But yeah, that's all done. Oh, the video is actually going on longer than I thought it was going to be. Tomorrow I might actually be able to get a little bit more done with crocheted. Kind of want to... I have a bunch of charms that I ordered that I want to do up stitch markers and put on my Etsy shop. I think it was like 100 different charms. So I want to do that up. I might try and do that tomorrow too. That's not going to take that long to do. I still got more. I was hoping to use up most of this. But there's still quite a bit left. That way I don't lose it. So there. Well, that's really... Oh. I'm also in the process of making my son something for Easter. I don't think I showed this. I could have, but I don't remember. Little froggy. I got the head done, the body, and I just started the, oh, this makes number 8 that I'm working on. I started, it's either one of the back legs or the front leg, I don't remember. But I got that going also. And I think that is everything that I have going on right now. But I've only showed some of the stuff because a lot of the stuff is in hiding. It's in that special place where everything never gets lost, but it always gets lost. But I am going to go now because I gotta try and get my son to sleep and then get some sleep myself. I have tomorrow off. I don't go back to work until Monday. Sorry. So I should be able to get a little bit more crocheting done over the weekend than I have this whole week. I know tomorrow at 4 o'clock my time, the lady Urban Gypsy Crochet does a live video on YouTube. So as long as my son stays content enough, I can watch that and do some crocheting. Well, we all chit chat. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. But I'm going to go, and I am actually really, really shocked that I made it 8 days doing a video. I almost didn't. But I did. So I'm going to go because now it's getting to the point where I can't stop yawning. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.